Interrupt you. Hero Motocorp numbers are out. The company's reported a net profit of 883 crore, and that is in line with the street expectations. So at least on the bottom line, the company has delivered. The street, okay, 8011 is what they've delivered on revenues, and that is a good 400 crore higher than what the street was anticipating and better than consensus expectations. So on the top line, prima facie, it looks like a beat, while the bottom line at 883 has come in line with expectations. Does anyone have any more details?
Well, no more details as of now, but if these are the numbers, then they're looking very good. So 8011 crores is a growth of almost about 12 odd.
Sonia, I'll interrupt you because the numbers have been restated. Okay. So 8010 compares with 7435. So that would be a growth of 7.7% on a year-on-year basis. And on the bottom line, I think it was 883. That compares with 747 crore.
Okay, so 747 crores. So that's fine. That's about a 17% growth that you're seeing on your profitability and a 7% growth in your top line. That, is in line with street estimates because there was just a 6% growth that we saw in the volume picture this time around. Another real clincher will be the margin number.
1230 on the EBITDA is my calculation, and that means margins of 15.35. Yeah.
Okay, so that's in line with the estimates. So 15.8 was the number that was expected. 15.3 is what has come through. Now the problem with Hero Motocorp is that the stock has become very expensive. It's run up substantially. As we speak, the stock is sitting at a fresh 52-week high. So the upside from here on, we need to see a substantial up move in margins, and we're not seeing that play about. At best, if you have the versus figures for the margins,
it's 14%. So margins have expanded by 135 basis points year on year, and that is looking quite healthy.
Oh yes, that is looking. Now see, all the numbers are restated, so we have to work with the numbers that the company has delivered and not the past. Yeah. And if you go by these numbers, then these are a good set of numbers. 130 basis points improvement in the margins on a year-on-year basis is very healthy. Now I'll tell you why. Because there were some price hikes that the company had taken, so I expect the realizations for the company to go up as well. We should actually remove that poll number because it really doesn't matter now since all the numbers have been restated. Okay, we have a couple of analysts who joined in as well. But before that, just wanted to mention that realizations were expected to go up because of the price hikes taken. The ad spends for the company have also perhaps fallen. I haven't seen the press release entirely, but the expectation was that the ad spends for the company would fall. So let's do one thing. Let's get a quick comment from Pranoy Kurian of IDBI Capital Markets who joins in as well. Pranoy, this looks like a good set of numbers coming in. The margins have expanded 130 basis points for the company year on year. The profits have gone up about 17% or so, and the stock is up about 0.5%. What would your initial thoughts be on the numbers?
Well, I think we'll have to see whether the Ind AS affected the revenue stream or affected the net profit. But overall, it's a big beat because I think the market is expecting some further margin contraction, and the profit was a big beat with 10%, 12% above estimates.
Okay. But Pranoy, what should we do with the stock now? It's already at fresh 52-week highs today. It's seen about a 30% rally since the start of the year. With these kind of numbers, any changes to your estimate, EPS estimates, as well as the target price, do you think?
No, I think the stock is already trading at a very high level, and it's already trading near Maruti's level, actually around 19x, 20x. And going forward, we expect while the growth in the near term will be strong, especially as the rural incomes pick up, overall the outlook for the motorcycle industry continues to remain weak, and exports, which is supposed to be a driver for Hero, now seems to be moderating a bit. Seeing sequential declines, year-on-year declines as well. New launches of scooters have also boosted growth, but we expect that to also moderate as the base changes over H2 FY17. Okay. So near term, we expect about 8 to 9% volume growth for FY17 and around 11% volume growth for FY18.
Okay, just to give you some more numbers, the realizations for the company this time have gone up about 1.5% year on year, coming in at 45,890 rupees per unit. Now, this is higher than what the street was estimating. So this is something that will go down well with the street, 45,890 rupees per unit in terms of realizations. We also have Umesh Mehta of Samco Securities who joins in. Umesh, a 15.3% margin. So they have, held it around that 15% level because of a couple of reasons: higher realizations year on year because of the price hikes that they've taken, and also their cost-cutting initiatives have been bearing fruit. So if you look at their other expenses, quarter on quarter, their other expenses have fallen to 867 crores versus about 1,008 crores. What would your reaction be to the numbers?
So numbers are to that extent in line, and numbers are good in terms of going forward, how the company is performing. So 16% growth, and if this growth, and we believe that this growth will sustain for a few more quarters. And if that is the case, then Hero Moto valuation, the elevated valuations that it is currently trading will remain, and still there is further scope for PE multiple expansion, and that's how we look at the stock. So stock going forward does not look that expensive, although the stock is trading at a 52-week high. But 3 to 4 quarters down the line, I think the stock should return 15 to 20% plus growth in terms of capital appreciation.